Hey guys, so I just wanted to walk you through my SMART goal planner that I created for you guys. A SMART goal is it's an acronym which actually stands for being specific, having a goal that's measurable, having a goal that's achievable, relevant, and then also time sensitive. So when we talk about having a specific goal, it's just being direct, who is going to do what when. So when I think about creating a specific goal, I would create something like I am going to go to the store tomorrow at 4 o'clock. That is very specific. And that goal is also measurable. So I either went to the store or I didn't. There's no in between. So if you're creating a goal, you want to create, some kind of number. So I want to do this one time. I want to do this 2 times. I want to get 5 clients, 10 clients. You want to be very specific and measurable. Like I said, always use numbers and percentages whenever possible, or just make it a yes or no type of thing. And then the A is for achievable. So, can you achieve this goal in the time stated? Is it realistic? As I said on my live the other day, you can't just say, "Oh, I'm going to make $1 million," and not put the work in and put the time in. So, you want it to be something that's realistic. So, like I said, my goal was for 500 subscribers into my group by the end of 2019, and I was only about 50 people away. And the way the group was growing, I knew that it wouldn't be a real big thing for me to get 50 new followers into the group by, in a week. Another thing is that you want to make sure your goal is relevant. So, what does it have to do with your overall business model? Now, you kind of want to know what your business model is. You want to know what your brand is, where you're going with it. You want to have those written down in as much detail as possible. And so you kind of know you have that roadmap for where you're going. Not necessarily a full business plan, but you want to know your business model. And then again, you want the goal to be time sensitive. So you have to put a date on it, or it's not a goal, it's just a wish. So you want to put that date on it. So, like I said, I'm going to the store tomorrow. If I don't make it to the store tomorrow, then I really didn't meet my goal. And don't feel, stressed or pressured by putting a date on something. If you need to make adjustments, you can, but you just want to make sure that, you're at least giving yourself some kind of deadline. So the next page is just getting more in detail about that goal. It gives you a small little box to write what the goal is, because I don't want you to get long-winded. I don't want you to go on and on. A goal, like I said, it should be very specific, very concise. I also included just some little check boxes over on the right hand side where you can say, is this a financial goal? Is this a product goal? Is this a service goal? Because once your business really starts to expand, you're going to have a lot of different goals. So this is something that you can keep with you. You can type on it on the computer. You can print it out. If you have a written planner, you can add it to your planner. And then you can have multiple goals kind of going at one time. So the way I like to attack my goals is that I have 3 different strategies for every one goal. So say for instance, my goal is to gain more income. So in order to gain more income, I have to widen my audience. That would be my first strategy. I have to create content. That would be my second strategy. And then I would have a third strategy as well. And from those 3 things, what you're going to do is identify which strategy you're really looking at. So if I'm saying I'm going to create content, the first step in my action plan would be brainstorming, figuring out a list of, what is going to be valuable to my audience? Again, how is it relevant to my brand? How is it relevant to overall to what I want to do? If I am stating to you that I'm a mindset coach, I'm not going to give you a freebie about, how to start a restaurant. That really doesn't have anything to do with, my brand and my purpose within business. So that wouldn't really make sense for me to give to you guys. So this bundle is just trying to help you be very intentional about how you're setting goals, how you're looking at the strategy, and then how you're creating a plan. The strategy is like the underlying blueprint behind what you're doing. It's kind of like your reason why. So then I also included a weekly to-do list just to keep you on track. Like I said, if you want to print this out or just use it over and over, you can just give yourself kind of like something to do every day. And then I always include a never-ending to-do list because sometimes tasks don't really have a date on them, but you still have to put them somewhere and kind of like remember to do them. Or they might just be an ongoing thing. So I wanted to come on and share that with you guys. So the foundation of my coaching services is that I really want to dig in with people and figure out what, their limiting beliefs are around their goals and how we can knock those down. So the first thing is that we have to set a goal, and it's important to start with a goal. And I shared this on my page in my group the other day about the cycle of confidence and the cycle of insecurity. So the call to action is you're creating a goal, and you can either go up and be, have positive expectations and put in the hard work and get the necessary results, or you can create a goal and you have a negative expectations and you feel like, oh, well, I'm never going to be able to do this. This isn't going to get done. It's not realistic. And then once you're setting that negative expectation, you're going to show up inconsistent. You're going to start to avoid your business. You're going to start to not work within your business, and you're becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy because, yeah, it's not going to work because you're not doing the things that you need to do in order for it to work for you. So the first step of shifting those mindsets and getting in and really figuring it out is creating that goal. And then once you create the goal, it's kind of like you start to see whether you're going to go up or down. And at the point that you start to go down and have negative expectations of yourself is when I want to jump in. That's when I want to really have you schedule a call with me so we can dig into what it is that's keeping you stuck, what it is that's making you feel like you can't do it, that you're not ready to launch, that you just need to take more time, you need more certifications, you need more people to tell you that you're doing it right. I really want to dig into what limiting beliefs that you have, and then I want to get rid of them. So those are the three basic steps in my coaching program. As I said, my coaching program will be opening in February, and it is currently has three different structures. So you can get 3 calls, and that is, I believe, a little under 500. So I think it's priced at $490. And then you can also get 6 calls, and that's priced around 900. And then you can get 12 calls, and that's priced at 1900. So coaching is so important for your business. Figuring out what these mindset blocks are is so important for your business. I hired a coach myself this year, so I'm really excited about that. But I had to look at my own mindset blocks around investing a very, very large amount of money into my business, into coaching, and really asking myself, why did I feel uncomfortable with that? and what did I feel like it said about me, and what did I, expect from this. So I really had to dig into my own mindset blocks, and mindset blocks are continuous. They don't stop. They just become different things that we find that we're blocked by, as we grow on different levels. So it's not just people that are, just starting out in business. It's people that have been in business, and like I said, they're reaching a different level of money than they have before. They're reaching a different level of success than they have before. They're reaching a different level of clients than they have before. And sometimes that can be a scary thing for people to experience. So I feel like a mindset coach is a great asset for anyone, anyone in business, anyone in life.